Let's talk about what no one tells you when your business finally starts working. Growth doesn't always feel like winning. A handful of years ago, we were landing clients. Revenue was growing. People were talking about us. And from the outside, it looked like we were crushing it. But inside, frankly, I was drowning. And here's the truth. I was not proud of what I'd built. It looked like a success, but it didn't really feel like mine anymore. And maybe you've been there too, or maybe you're there right now. You see, I started this thing to help people grow, to coach, to create, to unlock potential. But somewhere along the way, I became the bottleneck, the firefighter, the guy keeping the wheels on the wagon just long enough to survive another week, putting out fires, running payroll on fumes, losing myself in support tickets and Slack pings. And it was a Memorial Day not long after that. I remember pacing around the room thinking like, this isn't it. This is not why I started. I don't even know why we're building anymore. I was exhausted. My team was confused. Like our model was just scattered. Nothing felt aligned. And in that moment, I had a choice. I had a choice to keep pretending everything was fine or admit like I needed help. That day, I made a decision that changed everything. I booked a call with a coach that I had been watching from a distance. I went all in, time, money, energy. I flew across the country for a meeting, and that decision cracked everything open. And what happened next wasn't just business growth. It was a complete rebuild from the inside out. And over the next 12 months, I didn't just double my business. I actually rediscovered myself in the process. But here's what shocked me. 3 specific breakthroughs made all the difference. And when I started teaching these same frameworks to our clients, they actually experienced the same transformation. So let me walk you through what happened. Breakthrough number 1 is that we stopped random acts of marketing. So before this, we had sold just based on need and intuition. If someone wanted something for growth, we did it. Websites, ads, emails, videos. But that jack of all trades, master of none model doesn't scale you. It stalls you out. So the first breakthrough was building what I call the revenue ladder. And instead of random acts of marketing and sales, like I said, we built a system of intentional steps, moving from stranger to buyer and buyer to fan. A marketing funnel on the free side, a revenue funnel on the paid side. And suddenly we weren't guessing anymore. We were actually engineering growth. Breakthrough number 2 is we found our North Star, but systems only work if you know where you're going. My team didn't know where we were going because I didn't know where we were going. So the second breakthrough was creating what I call the 10-3-1 vision model. 10-year vision, 3-year mission, 1-year goals. And here's what nobody tells you. Writing your vision is not the hard part. Believing in it is. See, I had to wrestle with myself. What do I really want? Like, what am I willing to commit to? And that work rewired how I lead. Misaligned people opted out, aligned leaders leaned in, and we became a company on a big mission and not just a business with a big bank account. Breakthrough number 3 is we made the invisible visible. The third breakthrough was really just the hardest pill to swallow. Like if our team members' work couldn't be tied to a metric, it probably wasn't moving the business forward. So we created the Scorecard system. Thank you to Precision. And it's basically 3 funnels with owners and metrics: revenue funnel, delivery funnel, and leverage funnel. And the biggest shift is we stopped tracking lagging metrics like revenue and started obsessing over leading indicators like demos booked, content published, calls held. And that one switch turned the noise into signal. But these frameworks didn't just save my business. They transformed our clients too. And frankly, some scaled from 50K to 500K in annual spend with us. And one client told me, this would have taken us 12 multi-day meetings to accomplish what we did in just 2 days with you. Another client who had been in their business for 30 years said, I've never seen my mission so clearly. And even just last week, I helped a client build their sales dashboard. 30 minutes on a call, boom. Now they track marketing and sales conversion in real time. They'd never been able to do that before. And here's what I learned. Your business doesn't need to be perfect. That's not the point, but it does need to be intentional. It's not more hustle. It's not another funnel. It's clarity, alignment, courage. That's the cure. So if you are tired, spinning your wheels, you don't have to do it alone anymore. I help founder-led teams move from reactive chaos to intentional growth by reconnecting their vision to leadership, culture, and strategic direction. Don't let indecision be your bottleneck. You were made to build something that lasts. Let's make it real. And hey, thanks for watching. If this has helped you see your business differently, hit that like button or subscribe for more content on building a company that actually works.